Couple Journey, and we are part of Central Florida. So we are so happy to welcome you back in our live video. We are really dedicated to do this every evening at 6:30 Florida time or Eastern Daylight Time. That way we can give ideas, insights about what's going on with the immigration pertaining to the J1 waiver process. I am so thankful that a lot of J1 teachers have known us through our social media platform, and one of which is YouTube. I even have some people reaching out to me through TikTok and Facebook Messenger, which is a good way to really communicate and really let someone know that there is a certain person in the name of Emmary and William who was able to get their J1 waiver through a do-it-yourself process. I am also giving shout outs to those who are here, and I really appreciate your time and attention. And for today's video, we are going to tackle on what is DS 3035 and Form I-612. Why are these two forms important for the J1 waiver process? It's been a long story for me since I started here in the US in the year 2019. I am under a visa sponsor, and I also have an agency which I paid so much. So I don't really recommend to get an agency as of now. There's plenty of ideas already online on how to do it. The only thing you have to do is action, how to do this and how you're able to do it properly. And for those who are watching, thank you so much for coming. And I do have avid subscribers who are always watching our videos, especially that it's summertime already and teachers were no longer having their work and it's time for a summer vacation. So it's nice to know for you, you're having your vacation. For me, I already work as a state employee, so it's really a tedious process. But then there's things that you would like to know as well. And I just learning little by little, living here in the US and learning my steps. So one of which is I'm so thankful to God that I was able. Thank you for those who are watching. Hi, this is our live video with Powerful Couple Journey. Thank you for stopping by and for giving your comments. Yes, thank you so much. I do really appreciate your time and attention in coming here to our live video every 6:30 in the evening, Florida time or Eastern Daylight Time. Now let's focus on the importance of the Form I-612 and the DS-335. Scorpion Dove. Oh, hi there. Ro Real Craft. Yes, I remember you. Thank you for being here. And you even asked me last time, when is my next live video? I told you this is my next live video. I do it every 6:30 in the evening. Most likely Monday to Thursday because Friday is kind of like, my wind down time. So it depends on our mood. I do remember you, L'Oreal Craft. Thank you so much. And Scorpion Dev, hi. Thank you for being here. And for those who are watching, Corey Miller, hello. Hello. Thank you for being here. I do really give a huge shout out to those who are giving comments because it's my way of really communicating with you. Yes, thank you for the images, L'Oreal Craft. I do really appreciate that. And yep, really giving shout outs and of course mentioning your names because you are important to our live video. Thank you for the thumbs up. I do really appreciate you guys. And having a vertical live is my way of really, communicating with you. And thank you so much. And even though I'm seeing you at the next side of the screen, I'm really appreciating your time, attention, and being a good listener and audience as well to our live video. I know some of you are not familiar with the Form I-612 and the DS-335. It's really about immigration process. And we know in the immigration process in the US, it's a hot topic right now. There's an immigration crackdown. There's a lot of things that we need to learn about. And I know it's going to be something different and difficult. So in order to give you ideas, I did my J1 waiver through do-it-yourself process, some of which is it's been very hard to do but with the right knowledge and right information. And for those who are seeking ideas already, please take a look at the videos we have, because it's been part of our process. It's been part of the things that we have done, and it helped us a lot. It saved us tons of money by not spending anything with an immigration lawyer to hire. We did a consultation, however, but we ended up by getting an idea that it's not going to work. It's not going to work because he thinks that we have a weak case. But what I did was I really seek guidance from our Lord above, because I'm a Christian, I'm a believer. And also, my husband says, do the task that you wanted to do, I'll follow your lead. And we really help each other. We are a team, we are communicating, and we are really helping each other. Wenda Amor, hello, thank you for being here. And thank you for watching and stopping by. And with your comments, I do really appreciate you. We are super happy with our super chats right now. I do really appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. So, without further ado, see me? Yes. Hi. Thank you for being here. I do really appreciate you. Thank you for coming here one by one. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for the emojis. Thank you for you love a cat, Roreal Craft. Unfortunately, we don't have any pets at home, which is a good thing for us, because we used to have a friend who visited the house. She's been here, and she has a very good cat. His name is Hank. We love the cat, but he has lots of fleas outside the area that we have. So it's like, nah, we don't need to have pets. Wanda Moore, yes, thank you for the heart. Thank you for coming here. And I do really appreciate all the emojis, even though I can't understand some of them. But yep. Oh, Roreal Crap, you have a Facebook, huh? Oh, yeah, sure. So I have a Facebook. It's Emmary T. Powell, spells Emmary T and Powell, Powell. I have lots of J1 teacher friends who are communicating with me as well, because they really wanted to know about the J1 waiver process. And if you take a look at the internet, the DS 3035 is to the Department of State. You can submit, and the form I-612 is submitted to the USCIS. So if you have friends that you would like to let them know about the live videos we have, we are really dedicating this, because here in YouTube, you can have your information for life, as long as the platform is there. Unlike Facebook, because I did Facebook before, it will be deleted. So I don't want to have that kind of hustle and bustle, what you call that one. And then all of a sudden in 30 days, it will be deleted. So it's much better to have this platform, because a lot of our audience can go back and forth and listening, learning about the process. So let's dive in again to the DS 3035. I have a J1 teacher in TikTok asking me, which one should I submit if I get married already to my US citizen spouse and I would like to file for a waiver? So the best time to do that is if you are on your second year as a J1 teacher, or fourth year right after you get your extension. Why second year? Because you still have validity of 2 years for your visa stamp, and then your DS 3035 is still valid. Remember, your waiver will take 18 to 20 months to get approved in between the DS 3035 and the Form I-612. You can also look at the timeline, that way you're sure of this. I do it every day. I'll take a look at the timeline and watching it before I'm giving you information, because I do wanted to know as well that the information I'm giving you is the right one. So yes, thank you for those hearts, and Royal Craft. You really are my number one fan right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do really appreciate you. Now, it's very important to know. She also asked me, which one should I submit first? If I were you, submit your DS 3035 today, and after a week, submit your Form I-612. Both of them are the same. They are the same in a manner where your evidences are the same, the way you craft that one is the same. The only difference is you're addressing it to the USCIS with a service center, and you're paying 1,100 for your Form I-612. While the DS-335, you're addressing it to the Waiver Review Division, and you're paying $120. You start with an online filing, and then they're going to do a paper packet, and then you are going to have to print that one with your case number, and then you're going to submit that one through a courier like USPS or UPS or FedEx. We did USPS, and then we have our tracking number. It's really important to do a tracking number. That way, thank you for the smiles and emojis, Royal Craft. I do appreciate you. You do really need to have a tracking number. That way, you know that your papers have been submitted from your nearest courier service to the service center that is needed. Most likely, they're going to go to California Service Center. It depends on which state are you from. I'm from the state of Florida, so that's where all of my paperworks go. Some of them go to Washington, or it depends on which service center or division your papers will be submitted to. So it's very important as of this time. And just to give you a hint, we did this through money order. Some of you will do a check. Go ahead, but please do not do debit cards or credit cards. Debit card, no, because you might jeopardize your what they call this one, the important details you have there. Please use as much as possible money order, which means the money is already there. All they need to do is to submit that one. It's like a check. At least the money is already there. Now, the other thing that you have to think about is, please let your husband or your US citizen spouse know that this is going to be a lengthy process. I have one J1 teacher who refused to do the waiver, especially that there's a part there that you're going to do a psychological evaluation, and the husband, the US citizen husband, wouldn't want to do this. So she is hanging by a thread, but she is still here in the US and really trying to do their best. Some of you can do this DIY, do-it-yourself process, especially if you are the same boat as us. I am single prior to getting married. My husband, William, is single prior to getting married. We have our joint bank account together. We assess which one we can work together, like financial hardship, psychological hardship, emotional hardship, language barrier, social, cultural hardship, all those necessary documents that we can put together. If you would like to go visit POWELLFULCOUPLEJOURNEY.com, we have a lot of free templates for you to show, and some of which has some monetary amount because we are helping our mountain pastors in the Philippines. That way, it's our way of giving back. It's really up to you guys, because if you're going to go and hire an immigration lawyer, the least you can pay is $5,500, which includes the forms. Forms itself alone is $3,000. If you count that one, I'll show you. These are the forms I'm talking about. The S-3035 is $120. It never changed. Form I-612 is $1,100, which these are the two forms that you have to submit. Form I-130 is somewhere around $765. Please check the schedule. That's the fee schedule they have. That's the G1055 with the USCIS. Everything could be researched online. It all depends on how you deal with the process. The Form I-130A is free. The Form I-864 is free. The Form I-485, I believe it's 1,140 already, so know how much it is. The Form I-693 depends on the medical records of the surgeon where you are at right now, because the USCIS has a surgeon and you can search this one online. Form I-765, most likely there's a fee. Just take a look. Form I-131, there's a fee as well. This one is free advisory opinion. You can ask advisory opinion. It will take 3 to 4 months for you to do that. Everything for the total will mark $3,000 or more. And if you can find an immigration lawyer that will only likely want you to pay $2,500, which is very unlikely, then overall will be $5,500. And there's a lawyer that would like you to pay $20,000. So it really depends on you. So please know which way you can go. If you have financial constraints, which we have during the time, it's not that we don't really have the money, but we don't want to spend in a way that there's a lawyer who will just say, it's not going to work, it's not going to work, right? And if we know that based on our case, by reading other platforms, that there's a way for me to do this DIY, and I have the courage to do it. I'm on my third year during that time, doing the extension in my fourth year. I still have my fifth year. Why not do it? So I did it with the help of my spouse. It has to be you and your spouse that has to work this hand in hand, because the hardship is not on the US. It's not with the J1 teacher. It's with the US citizen. You are not important to the US. Think of that, J1 teachers, as much as you hardly want to listen to that, but you are not important. How can you become important? That's where you have to point out. That's why you wanted to get a benefit. We even stated in our J1 waiver bundle, part of our statement of reasons, that both of us are good taxpayers and we are really trying to become good citizens together as a family. So that's what you have to do. And make sure you have all of your information. I know, L'Oreal Craft, this is not really for you, but thank you really for watching. These are for the J1 teachers that have had wanting to become part of the process to get their immigration benefit, which is the J1 waiver. By the way, J1 waiver is like a cancer to the J1 teachers, because if not only to the 212E rule, we are finally going to be free to get our green card and soon become a US citizen. Who doesn't want to live in the US if you see the fruits of your labor? If you see that your spouse is here. So start reading, looking at other forms of videos. We have plenty, we have playlists to show you. Put that one in the background, listen, do something while doing that, put your earplugs, listen to it. Because little by little, you will know, oh, this will be applicable to my situation. This is not a one size fits all information. This is for different ideas. And by the way, everything that I'm sharing to you is based on my own experience. I am not an immigration lawyer. I cannot give you legal advice. But what I can give you are insights and ideas that I had firsthand, because I did my J1 waiver through do-it-yourself process. We were able to save tons of money, and this is my way of helping you guys, helping you specifically to not spend too much on an immigration lawyer. You would like to do an immigration lawyer if you are divorced in your home country or you wanted to get divorced, right? That's a very complicated one. Or if you have a US citizen child and you have another child from their home country that you wanted to be petitioned. So those are the things that needs to have immigration lawyer, because it's gonna be complicated. And soon I'm going to teach you, give you ideas on how to get some of the benefits as well. Aside from being a J1 teacher with 212E rule, you can get a waiver. You can also submit your EB2 and IW. I have a J1 teacher already asking me on how to do that. And I said, you can do it by yourself. Everything is online. Just make sure you have all your documentations, especially if you are a graduate of education with bachelor's or master's degree, especially doctorate degree. So that's a huge thing already. And if you can self-petition yourself, fulfill your 2-year rule to your home country, get back being a green card holder. It's a good benefit to do. If you want to have that as our next topic, please comment down below. And Royal Craft, oh, I'm already in my 1.31K subscribers. Oh my gosh, you are tracking. I do really love this person right here. I do really wanted to shout out to you all the time because you are really giving me lots of courage and to really boost my views and hours here. I started Royal Craft with zero. I mean, I started 3 years ago with my YouTube channel, and now I started with music, then teaching my students because I used to be a kindergarten teacher. Then I switched to doing the Powerful Couple Journey. So it's a roller coaster ride for 3 years. But thank you for letting me know that I already have 1.31K subscribers. Wow! Thank you. And you're part of that. You're part of the success we have here with Powerful Couple Journey. Yes, I started in 2022. Yes. you and I joined, I think, somewhere around January. That's when I started. So I'm just so happy with my progress. And I know that genuine people are my subscribers. So it's really something that I'm really looking forward to. And just for the record, I'm not monetized, okay? I'm not monetized, but I'm just so thankful that I can share my ideas to you. People are going to powerfulcouplejourney.com to reach out and to see the different templates we have. And then they are really trying to do it by themselves. Do not be afraid if you do it DIY. You know why? Because you're going to have the courage to do it. You already are thinking, you know what? If she can do it, I can do it too. And above all, if you're a believer of the Lord Jesus Christ, pray, believe, and receive, and you will get there. And ask for guidance, ask for ideas through J1 Waiver Helping Hands group. Please agree to group rules, and I, as your admin, will accept you immediately. Just agree to group rules. That's very important. That way we could sustain the harmony of our group. And then, if I have time tomorrow, yes, Royal Crab, I am going to have a live video again. Most specifically, it would be my life here in the US, how I became a J1 teacher, and just the overall story. That way, we can have a background on how I started here in the US and how I thrive as a J1 teacher, how I transitioned from a J1 teacher to legal permanent resident here in the US, and we call it green card. So, thank you so much for coming here. Thank you for sticking with me from the very beginning, Roria Craft, and everyone else who did a comment. And for those who are watching right now, I really appreciate you. Thank you for being here. See you in my next video. God bless and have a great day.